Greetings, scholars. I want to take a few moments to go over with you the instructions for the grammar assessment test. The title of this slide is What You Need to Know About the Grammar Assessment Test, or GAT. So let's get started. So, frequently asked questions about this quiz. Question number one: how many times can I take the grammar assessment test? The answer is 3 times. Uh, Blackboard will keep the highest grade and throw out the lowest grades. Will I be able to take the grammar assessment test after the deadline passes? The answer is yes. The grammar assessment test remains open until the end of the semester. However, you will be penalized. You will have points deducted for taking the quiz late. Okay. Uh, do I need to contact you for permission to take the grammar assessment test after the deadline? No, you do not. Remember, uh, the quiz is open until the end of the semester, right? Just take the grammar assessment test. Blackboard will let me know the grammar assessment test was taken after the deadline, and I will decide how many points I will deduct or not deduct, depending on your situation for the grammar assessment test. Next slide. What if I have a valid excuse for taking the grammar assessment test after the deadline? Will I still be penalized? The answer is yes. You will be penalized. Remember, this is an asynchronous class. Most of the time, your assignments are going to be posted at the beginning of the week. There will be times when a holiday may interfere with that, but for the most part, the first day of the work week for the class, your assignments are posted, which means you have a week to complete your assignments. If you wait until the last minute to do the assignment, of course, some problem's going to happen, whether it's your internet goes down, whether it's something that is wrong with your computer. Something is bound to happen. So it is your responsibility to get started on the assignments as soon as you can, right? Uh, you work at your own pace to complete the assignments. University excuses are just plain excuses, are not required for this class for anything. You don't ever have to give me a university excuse for something for this class, because it is asynchronous, which puts you in jeopardy because you don't have to give me an excuse. You work at your own pace, right? Uh, the work is on Blackboard. Do the assignments and submit them by the deadlines. Start your work early so that you can get the assignments done on time. Procrastination is not an excuse for not meeting your deadlines. If you are sick, it means you're at home already. Uh, you will feel better. You will feel well enough to watch this video or any instructional video so that you know how to do the assignment, so that you know what is required of you for the assignment, right? Uh, Again, I want to emphasize, do your work. Do your work, right? If you do your work and you submit your papers, then you have nothing to worry about. If you don't have good time management skills, then you probably need to drop this class, because if you're constantly turning in things late, it means your attention is divided, and it would probably be better for you to take this class at another time. Okay. Things to remember when taking the grammar assessment test. So, again, I want you to remember that this is an English class. Okay. The grammar assessment test is fill in the blank, and you have some multiple choice questions. You have 20 minutes to take the grammar assessment test. Yes, you will be penalized for errors in spelling, capitalization, and word form. So I want you to be very careful. Okay. Look at the example here. This is a question that comes from your quiz. So capitalization. You know that the first word the first letter of a word that begins the sentence should be capitalized. So correct capitalization. Articles, first word of the sentence, you know that should be a capital A. If you begin the sentence or your answer with a lowercase a because you're just typing fast and whatnot, then Blackboard is going to count your answer incorrect. And then you're going to get a 5 out of 10, a 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, and you're going to be tempted to email me and say, hey, I took the grammar assessment test and I know for a fact I got all of my answers correct, or I did better than what the computer is saying. All I'm going to tell you is this. Refer back to this video. Check your spelling, check your capitalization, check your word form. Was all of that correct? And if it wasn't, you don't have to call me. That's why I'm making this video. You don't have to call me. You don't have to send me an email. If you did not get the score that you know you should have received on the quiz, you know you made one of these mistakes. Go back and take the quiz again and watch out for spelling, capitalization, word form. Remember, you can take this quiz 3 times before the deadline in order to get the grade that you desire. So if you mess up the first time, don't sweat it. That's why you start early and don't do it at the last minute. And Blackboard will tell me exactly when you're taking the quiz. And if you took it at the last minute, I'm just be like, hey, Blackboard says you took this quiz 20 minutes before the deadline. It is what it is. So be very careful that you start your work early so that you can catch possible mistakes and correct them so that you get the grade that you desire in the class. Okay. As always, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to contact me through my email. I am monitoring my email every day, all day, and I usually have a quick turnaround to students when they send me an email. That is all for this video. I will see you in the next video. Good luck on the grammar assessment test.